the disappeared. And you know what they mean by the disappeared, right? Los desaparecidos. The desaparecidos in Latin America are people who have been taken by the dictatorships and disappeared. They either maybe dropped out of airplanes into the ocean or buried in some kind of mass grave, but anyway, their family never finds them again. But disappeared also means people who just, you don't know what happened to them. So in your life, if you have, like a long life, you'll realize that people just somehow evaporate and you never hear from them again, especially if you move around. I've moved around a lot in my life. One of the disappeared. A simple story tells it all. They took her off the plane in shackles. She was trying to explain what happened to her, but they didn't care. The situation had already gone so far beyond the point of no return, they wouldn't even look at her by then. The forced landing interrupting all their important business. Her colorful gypsy style of dress, as well as her incomprehensible story that there among the change in her little red coin purse was one of the smallest planets ever discovered, which had floated down into her ear. She pulled it out on her way to the airport to catch the 5 o'clock jet to New York on a Monday afternoon. Her tale kept on and on as she lost it. The newspapers all made sure to mention she peed in the aisle, held down as she was by people sitting on top of her, not letting her go to the restroom where she'd been headed after expressing her doubts about the captain of the plane. It's a free country, as she said, and the search of her belongings had upset her, so she gestured dramatically, the way she always did, particularly if excited or confused.